let's be real, the college application process is not easy. With thousands of students applying from around the globe, you have to do something to stand out from the crowd. Felicia Fahey College Consulting is here to help you every step of the way, and I'm here to learn just how she helps her students stand out. Hi, I'm Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa, I'm Felicia. Nice to meet you.
So can you tell me a little bit about what you do with helping high school students succeed?
Yeah, of course. So I am a college consultant. I start working with students as early as the freshman year, but ideally in the sophomore year. And my goal and focus really with students is to help them really learn how to self-orient. Our culture has become very competitive, and especially in the application to college. So students are sort of looking at each other and trying to do all the things that they think they're supposed to do to get into college. So my business really tries to undo that programming. Instead, what I do is really help students to figure out who are they and what makes them different, because in the end, that's actually what they're looking for in the college application. I filled that niche of personal advising and mentorship that I felt that students really needed, that parents can't really do because of the intensity and the tension that builds between parents and students. But as an outsider, I can come in and really help students to see, listen, you gotta figure this out for yourself. You've gotta start doing what is good for you and figuring out what it is that makes you who you are.
So say a freshman comes in here and you figure out what that gift is, what makes them tick, what is going to make them a unique applicant. What's the next step from there?
Basically what we do is we've had that conversation, I've taken notes, there's some things that I feel are really important that come up in the essays, then we do a brainstorming session. And again, I'm pushing them into the deep end. I'm asking them to tell me the stories, I'm asking them to tell me how that experience made them feel. And then they start to work with one of my writing advisors.
Okay, so we've got a piece of paper here, we've got the pen. What am I gonna be doing?
All right, so what I'd really like you to do first is write down some memories you have, moments in your life that were really important to you, where you were in action, right?
In action,
So
okay.
something you were doing that you felt really good in the moment or really proud of it.
Oh, this is awesome. So when you're talking to different students and you guys are sitting here, what have been some of the craziest or coolest things that you found out about students that maybe the first session or the second session you didn't know anything about that?
That is such a great question. So I had actually worked on this essay with a student for a long time, and then at one point he mentioned that he'd built his own bass guitar. And I was
That
like,
is so cool.
I'm like, what are we doing? You know, we really got to talk about that. So that, and that he was in a band, and it was like all of this stuff again that he thought he shouldn't be talking about because that's not what admissions officers want to hear about, right? So that's always really interesting. And the stories that students bury because they think that what they're doing that's really personal to them isn't of interest to admissions. So this is a really deep thing.
So this exercise is not only of me trying to make this personal statement or this college essay, it's also a really great way of you learning about me as a student or me as an applicant, because maybe I might have not told you something because I just didn't think it was important or relevant enough.
Right, and then you might feel better about yourself knowing that you can actually embrace all of these qualities of yourself.
So I think that I'm done. I think I'm ready to have you look it over and tell me how I did.
Okay, let's see. I'm sure you did great.
Stand out when applying to college. Check out FeliciaFahey.com to see how her team can help you or your student. How'd I do?
Hey, I think it's great. You're on to a fabulous essay.
Yes, thank you.